Hi, and welcome back to my art channel, Art Diary Day 3. This is me, Aparna. So, I wasn't able to do a voiceover last time because I had a bit of a sore throat. And sorry about that. I am gonna start doing voiceovers probably as videos pass. Okay, so then, side note, if you guys don't like voiceovers or just plainly don't like voiceovers in general, feel free to mute the video and let's add music to your own choice. Okay? Yeah, cool. Now let's go back to the topic. Today, I just wanted to talk about the piece here. Around the time I started painting, in the beginning, it was quite good. I was here and there, I was enjoying it so much. But slowly, as I start filling up the hand and slowly move on to painting up the roses, I slowly start to mess up and I completely lose control. Then, like around time of painting the rose, I slowly lose my interest in the painting itself. You see, it's been quite a long time since I've done acrylic, and I keep on messing up, and it keeping to trying to fix things. But you know how things are for me. I keep making mistakes, and then I slowly fix it up. I guess that's how it works for me. And like slowly here, I, s- I start, filling up the hand because I no longer like the tattoo out of nowhere. And then I'm like, I'll fix it. And then I start filling up the hand and trying to make it look less like a zombie hand and more like a human one. But I'm quite proud of myself though. It's quite obvious I haven't done what acrylics in a long time, but still I'm managing to keep up and draw a hand that's at least good enough, I guess, at least average. At the end of the day, it's all about me and whether I enjoy the process. So that if that's the goal, then yes, I'm quite happy with it. Even if it did not end the way I really like to. Yeah, we're still at the point of painting the hand, but I'm just talking way ahead into the video. But I'm quite happy with it because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter whether it doesn't look like a hand anymore or whether flowers and the rest of the background doesn't look good. I enjoy the process, so I should be happy with that. Random story. Uh, yeah, I know, quite random. I got a call from a friend of mine who's been seeing the past two videos of mine and who's been keeping up with my art, and like she was like, yeah, I know you draw a lot of portraits and whatnot, but can't you not draw something else? And I was like, I gave a full explanation of I've been studying art for almost 11 years now, and yes, 11 years. And all those 11 years, I've only been drawing sceneries and, flowers and flowers and flowers. And yeah, I drew a lot of flowers. And like I gave her a whole explanation, and then I was like, yeah, I've been drawing too much portraits and I want to do something different. So it's like, I just enjoy drawing portraits and humans because new to me, meaning like for all I know, for all I've drawn for a long amount of time has been just plants and trees and sceneries, and painting portraits was like a new thing. Like it was something so new to me that it was like an addiction I got that I just could not get over. So I just kept on doing portraits. In the beginning, it was just all, you know, unhuman, like alien looking humans. Then it slowly graduated into humans and portraits of my friends and my family and whatnot. And now it's turned into, yes, Korean pop artists. Why I get out of doing portraits can't be explained very easily because you can't explain art or why you do art or what the meaning behind art is because duh, it's art. I guess I know, quite a stupid excuse, but still. So yeah, so that's that. So that's like the explanation to all of the like Korean paintings and whatnot that has been like filling my feed, my Instagram feed for like 1 month, like months now. If we start, if not we, if I start explaining why I like drawing BTS, why I like them a lot, we're gonna stay here forever talking about them because as a fan, I can just keep on and going about and explaining all those things. So today is not the day, guys. You are spared. Back to the painting. So here I'm painting the rose, and I am, like trying to fix it. I started the initial layers wrong, and I didn't put the colors properly. So here I'm trying to put highlights and trying to make it look like a pink rose. I initially wanted it to be a red one, but it, you know what happens when you have big plans, and then you can't seem to execute it well, and then it's all going down in a spiral, and you're just doing whatever your brain is telling you to do and just trying to fix it. Yeah, that's what's happening here right now. I'm just trying my best to fix it in coloring and doing all that I have to do to fill in spaces so that it doesn't stay blank anymore. And my favorite part slowly starts now. Yeah, I really like how I painted this. Like, I really like that I went out of a bit of my comfort zone and tried to use a bit more of color, like skin kind of color tones for this rose, even though it does not technically look like a rose, but at least I tried, right? I have to apologize for the horrible audio in the voiceover because I have chose the most wrong time of all day to start recording it. There is like random construction happening out of my house, and like we're probably gonna have guests really soon, so the house is going completely nuts with trying to accommodate people and whatnot, and I'm just going nuts here and sitting here and like recording a voiceover. Cool, right? Yeah. Very chit chatty videos. I'm pretty sure you guys won't mind. So yeah. So now coming back to the painting, I don't know. I don't have a proper like idea or inspiration behind this because I went through a few of my old paintings and I saw a painting very similar to this actually of a hand, and I wanted to repaint it and redo it and see if I have any kind of change. So I'm like seeing if I how I deal with the colors and how I deal with the composition. It I'm not completely happy with it, but I'm still I see a huge improvement, and that's at least that's the point, right? To redraw or like put on my story the older painting and the improved version that I'm drawing right now. If you guys want to see that, please check my story out later, my Instagram story. My all my details will be in the description. And this painting is such a struggle, meaning I keep on trying to fix it. Like, I keep on adding layers and like hoping like a miracle change would happen, but it didn't. But that's okay, because we need to learn to accept days of half quality art and bad days. That is probably the only way to keep up with the journey without burning out. We have to learn to accept that we'll make mistakes, and there'll be days where you just some create work that you just feel so bad about, or you just think, wow, I can create that horribly great, wow. But we have to learn how to accept it. Easy to like say it's very easy to tell yourself it's okay to make mistakes, because when you are a creative person, you know that when you make mistakes you feel really sad, because you know your own potential, you know you can do well, but then when you make mistakes you're just really sad about it. But then again, you have to remember that it's these bad mistakes that help us and show us that we can do it without going nuts. Self, do not go hard on yourself. And I have a feeling that I'm gonna correct myself in the future, or I'm gonna be really sad about this in the future. But yes, even I make mistakes. I'm not perfect. I'm not even saying I am, but I'm just saying there might be days, and I tell people, it's okay. You can make mistakes. It's all part of the whole journey. But then I turn to myself and be very hard on myself. So I have to learn to be a bit more caring to myself also. Of this journey, that's the point of this art diary, to remind myself of bad days and good days, and learning to come to an acceptance of these kind of things. It sounds really easy to accept all of this, but it's really hard. Believe me, it's really hard. artist out there, any creative person out there will understand what I'm saying. It's not easy. It's not all easy to be like, bad days are gonna be there, good days are gonna be there, and that concept, it doesn't work. That's what my opinion is, I guess. So yeah. So I am like filling in the details on the leaves, and I'm just trying to fix the background color. And this is my favorite part. I not favorite actually. I wanted to do a kind of stitched rose on the hand, on the wrist, like someone actually stitched a rose pattern into her hand. That's what I wanted to do. I had many ideas of how I was gonna do it in my brain, but when I finished it, it did not look much that interesting anymore. I like the idea a lot of a stitched rose with on a hand and roses around that hand. The idea seemed really good in my brain, but when I executed it, it looked like somebody took a pen and just drew on it. It does not look that great, but at least I tried, right? Like these kind of details because I really like tattoos and like stitching kind of details because I think it adds something to the portrait or it adds something to whatever you're drawing, and I think I think it is more than just some random symbolism, and I like adding things that just gives it a bit more of an interesting feeling to the painting. Now, slowly, we are coming to an end of the video. I know, a very long video, but I really like voiceovers. I really like talking about random things. I hope you do too. I hope you you give me all your comments and whatnot, and tell me what you think of the painting. And thank you so much for being such amazing people and keeping up with all my crazy ideas and whatnot. So thank you so much. Guys, thank you for all your love and all your support. So here I go. Bye bye.